This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Finds an open target on the left side. Throws this still far. Now he's into the open field. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
Set of downs after that completion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Who's in the clear? He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him? They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
But he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Gets made on the out route. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's how you finish a play. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Aller. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the...
Here he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. Way too much speed on that play.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Breaks into the clear. It's a nice game. Move the football up to the 27.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. A direct snap. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Keeper going absolutely nowhere. The loss of the play. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Dropping back. It's Allen. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And it's caught across the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. Finds his man. It's Singleton. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Trying to find some room. It's Singleton. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go on 4th down. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt
you. So second down after the incompletion. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The clock is still running off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd down, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab behind the line, it's Hudson. He's in the clear. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on first and goal. Now they take a sack here on second down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. On the ground, it's Peoples. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off. Comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Keeps it on the draw. Gets the first and still running. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, that is exactly how you draw it up right there. A draw play. It's any time you want to make the defense think that you're going to throw the football, they're worried about the ball going downfield, and you sneak it to the back, hand it off with all kinds of room to run. Nice, well-designed play, and a good job of accelerating upfield there by the back.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. To the air, it's Sayan. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
A play action, looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They go with a direct snap. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. To throw, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes with the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Pitch toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Players are down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Back to throw. It's Aller. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
They come up on 1st down. Clock running. Final minute here of the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Back to pass. It's Aller. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
3rd and goal. Try to make it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
And he's got it, no problem. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Important third down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with the game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. A deep shot to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Pop over the middle. It's Singleton. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pop over the middle. It's Tate. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense gets involved in the scoring. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Defense makes the recovery a turnover.